Hello everyone, Hells here. We have Area 2 unlocked for Dark Vision, so we're going to take our first look at that. So we are at the first fight, which is weak to Physical Wind. So the team we got to look at this is CG Lid. She's going to break for us and scan it and add it to the book. Gear-wise, shouldn't really matter for her. We have Malphasi. She's going to imbue herself with wind and do an attack buff, and pretty much that's all she's there for. We have Mastermind Zahn, who's going to steal Malphasi's buffs and give it to the rest of the team, so his gear doesn't really matter either. Regina's going to play finisher for us, bunch of attack and a bunch of stone killer. Elena's going to be a chainer, so we got her with a bunch of attack. And Aurora Frivia is going to be chaining partner, so we have attack on her as well. Alright, so let's see what kind of score we get on the first run here. First thing first, get the break and scan in. Okay. And boost attack and magic. So now Zahn wants to steal all that. Elemental, critical, and then we want to project it to everybody else. So, no killer, so we'll just boost up the attack. And we're going to AR chain with our two chainers. And hopefully we don't break the chain. So first we'll start her. Didn't break the chain. So we at least maxed out our chain mod. Just a matter of if we get the damage up there as well. No, damage can go higher. But not a bad score for a first shot. And we got to add it to the book as well. Alright, next up, fight number 2 is weak to Physical Lightning. So the team we're going to take in for that is this here. So we have Riku 10-2. She's going to imbue the team with Lightning and Break. Her gear really doesn't matter for this one. Sylvia's here to buff, and she's also going to throw a 300% buff on our finisher. Her gear really doesn't matter for this one. Radiant Lightning is here to limit burst. Her limit burst lowers lightning by 120, and it's also a bunch of damage, so we have her built for limit damage and a bunch of attack. Regina's going to play finisher, so we have her high attack and a bunch of man-eater. Elena's going to chain for us. We have some killer on her and a bunch of attack. And Aurora Frivia, chaining partner, some man-eater, and some attack. Alright, let's see what kind of score we can get on this one. so they got nothing on them to start. So let's break, add lightning. So 200% buff for everybody. 300 for Regina. And she really didn't need the triple cast. So everybody else, we're going to queue up everything. And we're going to triple AR chain again. So hopefully we can do this without breaking chains. So Regina first, then lightning and our chainers. Got the chain up. Now, did we do enough damage? Nope, damage can go higher still. We did max out everything else though, so not bad. Okay, next up is fight number 3. This time it's physical wind. So the team we're taking in is this. We have CG Lid. She's going to break and scan it to add it to the book. Gear wise, she has 100% earth resist. That's all that matters on her. Malphase, 100% earth resist. She's there to imbue herself with wind and do an attack buff that we're going to steal. Mastermind Zahn has earth resist as well. He's going to steal Malphase's buffs and give them to the rest of the team. So all that matters is this earth resist. Regina is going to play finisher. So we have 100 plus earth on her. We have a bunch of killers and as much attack as I could get while doing all that. Elena is going to chain for us, so we gave her earth resist and as much attack as we could do along with that. And Aurora Frivia, earth resist and attack. Alright, let's see what kind of score we can get on this one. Yep, everybody resists that. So, doesn't look like he starts with any buffs. So let's break him and scan him. Add wind. Do attack buff. So we're going to do elemental mirror, critical mirror, and then we're going to project it. And seeing it is a fairy, we actually have a killer for that. Gonna AR chain. Alright, hopefully we don't break the chain. We broke the chain. So like 62-ish. 69. Alright, so damage score can go up quite a bit. And then obviously the chain score, because we broke the chain. Next up, we have fight number 4. This one is weak to lightning magic. So the team we're bringing in is this. We have Tentu Riku. She's going to break and imbue lightning. Made sure that she had 100 plus water resist. Other than that, her gear really doesn't matter. Sylvie, also 100 plus water resist. Aside from that, her gear doesn't really matter. We have Operative Xyrus. He's here. He's going to scan to add to the book. He's going to imperil lightning. And he's also going to toss in some lightning damage. So we got 100 water on him, and then I tossed as much magic as I could while hitting the water resist. Our dual guardians are going to kind of play finisher with their Magnus ability. So we made sure that they had water resist, high spirit, gave them some undead killers. Elena is going to be one of our chainers, so we got water resist on her, decent amount of magic. Chaining partner is going to be Sakura and Ayaka. So they have water resist, they have high spirit. They have a free spot because magic undead killers is not easy to come by. Alright, let's see what happens here. Okay. So we're going to break, and we're going to add lightning for the ones that are hitting with physical, but still hitting spirit. So we're going to 200% buff everybody. We're going to 300% buff Dual Guardian, and we'll do the attack and magic. Yeah, we'll do Elena for the attack and magic. So Xyrus here. We'll scan it to add it to the book. Reduce lightning damage. And then we'll toss in a double lightning there. They're just going to Magnus and let Dual Wield cast that. And they're going to triple cast Bolting. Alright, let's get this started. Thought that would pop up sooner. Only a 71 chain. I should have probably started the chain sooner. Didn't think there was going to be so much a delay for Libra to show up. So we didn't max out the chain. We'll have to see how much damage we did. Yeah, damage has a bit to go. But not too bad for a first look, and we got it added to the book at least. Okay, next up we have the last fight, fight number 5. This time it's Wind Magic. So this is the team we're taking in for that. We have CG Lid. She's going to break and scan it for us. She has Earth Resist. The rest of her stuff really doesn't matter. Malphasi, she's here to imbue herself with wind and buff herself that we're going to steal. She has wind, earth resist. Other than that, gear really doesn't matter. Mastermind Zahn is here to steal the buffs off Malphasy and give it to the rest of the team. He's got earth resist. Rest of his stuff doesn't matter. Dual Guardians are going to play finisher. Made sure that they had earth resist, as much spirit as I could give them, and they do have 300% Maneater. Chainers are going to be Elena, so earth resist and OK magic. Chaining partner is Aurora Frivia, earth resist and OK magic. Alright, let's see if we can one-shot this dude as well. Alright, first thing, let's analyze the way we get our breaks in there, and we add it to the book. So we're going to wind and imbue, buff attack and magic, so we're going to take the elements and the buffs and then give them to everybody else. Gonna let them just dual cast Magnus, and we're gonna try AR chaining. Hopefully we don't break up the chain. Looks like we managed to not break the chain. So the big question is, how much total damage did we do? Damage has quite a bit to go, but we can change out a couple of things for that. So just damage on that one is all we gotta change up. Alright, so that was all the fights of Area 2. So that's going to be the end of this video. We got a nice first look at everything. So I hope everybody enjoyed.